of natural dyeing, and all of this somehow plays together. So I just wanted to probe this fine mind of yours. The alchemy of natural dyeing. Wow, I like that.
It is an alchemy because it is dependent on many things. It's of course dependent on the dye itself, like what the dye is. It's dependent on something called a mordant, which is used as a pre-dye or a post-dye to fix the color to whatever is being dyed. And of course, the textile is the most important because it is the receptacle for the dye. And what color you get from, on the cloth depends on the cloth that it is. So if it is silk, if it is wool, if it is cotton, it's going to react differently to whatever dye pot you're putting it in and whatever mordant you're putting it in, right? And then there is the water that you use for dyeing, which is the carrier of the dye. So water has its own impurities, like the water in Oaxaca, Mexico is going to be very different from the water in New Delhi, or even the water in Goa is going to be very different from Pune.
Yeah.
Or, wherever you are, your water source, and what kind of impurities it has will also affect the dye, unless you're using distilled water, which is like rainwater is pure distilled water. You to collect it, or you're using distilled water that you can buy off a can in the market. So all these things will affect your dye, and therefore it's an alchemy, because you cannot imagine, like if I'm going for a residency,
if something went wrong, you can blame all these tools.
Yes, you can.
No, I mean, like sorry, you were saying you were in a residency.
So like when I go for a residency, let's say in Germany, and I use the same dye that I may have probably carried from here, I don't know how it's going to. I mean, I know on a in a basic way what color is going to come, but then I cannot predict exactly. I would have to, if I needed that exact color, then I would have to do like a testing of the water, the impurities in the water, and all the related material. Yeah.
But that's only if you were running it as a business. Like if you were accountable. No, I understand it's a personal practice to you, so it means something to you. But wouldn't a commercial dyer have these problems? For you,
Yes.
how is this